Your brain is quietly working against your happiness, and it's not your fault. Science shows that bad experiences stick in your mind like glue, while good ones slip away like water. This isn't just a mindset problem. It's a natural brain bias that hurts your daily well-being. But here's what most people don't know. There are simple science-backed tricks to rewire your brain so it holds on to positive moments just as tightly as negative ones. You think you're just being practical, but your brain is playing a rigged game against your happiness every day. Research shows your mind doesn't just lean toward negative thoughts, it processes them differently, giving negativity a huge advantage. Here's the unsettling part. In an experiment, people learned about a surgery with a 70% success rate or a 30% failure rate. Same numbers, different framing. The success group felt good about the surgery, but the failure group worried it wasn't safe. When researchers tried switching the frames, people easily accepted the negative version, but struggled to shift from negative to positive, even though the facts didn't change. Their brains resisted seeing the bright side. This showed up in politics too. When told 60% of people lost jobs under a governor, people couldn't easily switch to hearing that 40% of jobs were saved. The negative information stuck like an anchor no matter how it was reframed. This isn't about being negative. It's how your brain is wired. Science shows it takes way more effort and time to shift from negative to positive thinking than the other way around. Your brain clings to bad news like glue, while good news slips away like water. This negativity bias isn't your fault. It's a survival instinct from our ancestors that helped them spot dangers. But today, it drags down your happiness and clouds your decisions. The good news? Once you know how this works, you can use simple, proven techniques to rewire your brain and fight back. Every time you try to think positive after a setback, your brain burns energy like a phone with a low battery. This isn't just a lab finding, it affects ambitious professionals every day. Forcing yourself to see the bright side drains your mental energy, building up fatigue that hurts your performance. Research on economic recovery shows this in action. Even when the economy improves, people stay stuck in a recession mindset. Their brains cling to negative thoughts, and shifting to see the recovery takes so much effort that most can't do it. This isn't stubbornness, it's how your brain processes negative versus positive information. When you face a setback at work, your brain doesn't just see it as one bad moment. It builds a negative filter that taints everything else you experience. New challenges reinforce this gloomy outlook, making it hard to spot opportunities or progress. Each difficulty feels like proof that things will keep going wrong. This negative filter messes with big decisions. Past failures loom large, making you overly cautious and causing you to miss out on opportunities. The effort to push past this negativity tires your brain, making it harder to think clearly under pressure. This mental strain called cognitive load is real brain fatigue. Your brain has limited energy, and forcing it to reframe negative events uses up a lot of that energy. This makes it tougher to stay focused, make smart choices, and perform well in demanding situations. Negative thoughts stick around longer than positive ones, becoming habits that are hard to break. This is why imposter syndrome feels so strong, and why one setback can overshadow many successes. In your mind, feeling drained from trying to stay positive isn't a weakness. It's your brain fighting its natural wiring. That fight uses up energy and leaves you exhausted. The good news? Science has found simple practices that work with your brain's wiring, not against it, to help you stay positive without the burnout. Your brain's negativity bias evolved to keep you alive, but in today's world, it's keeping you from truly living. These scientifically proven techniques give you back control over your mental default settings. Your ancestors needed this bias to survive predators and identify threats. But now it sabotages your happiness and decision-making capacity. Start with just one technique tomorrow morning and track how your mental energy and decision-making improve over the next 2 weeks. Choose gratitude writing, positive experience sharing, or kindness responses to negativity. When you consistently practice these brain hacks, positivity stops being something you have to work for and becomes something that works for you automatically. Hope you learned something new in this video. To keep improving your skills and get more tips like these, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What do you want to see next? Let me know below.